I'm here to talk to you about three topics today. The first topic is pretty much answering a question of one of my subscribers, and the second topic is gonna be about the ball sizes. A lot of people are still a bit confused in what ball size to buy for my son. Not all balls are the same size, and I'll tell you and go through with you what exactly ball size for what age group. The last but not least topic that I'm gonna talk to you about today is pretty much some of my experiences on refereeing. Okay, let's get straight away to the first topic. So I got a message or a comment on one of my previous videos from one of my subscribers. His name is Mikhail Hussein. I apologize if I didn't pronounce it correctly. I promise I did my best. And Mikhail Hussein said the following: would love to see an explanation on step through, gather step, and hop step, and how the rules change in different rule books, example Europe and America. Well, first of all, thank you, Hussein, for this question. So I appreciate it very much, and I'll be more than welcome to go through and answer those questions for you, and also everybody else that watches my videos. So thank you everybody that watched my video. Give me a thumbs up when you can, and let's go straight away to the point. Okay, you say about the step through. Well, step through is pretty much when a player is driving to the basket and stops with the 2 feet at the same time. Let's say he put the right foot forward and then he takes the shot, or he jumps with 2 feet and takes the shot that way. So very careful with the step through is, to be very careful is, when he puts the right foot forward, that's the step through. Most of the time he's sort of around the defender. The left foot automatically becomes his pivot foot. So if he lifts up the pivot foot, is a travel. I'll say it again. If you dribbling the ball going to the basket, you stop with 2 feet simultaneously, same time. You step the right foot forward, the left foot becomes your pivot foot. At that position, you step your right foot forward, you can either shoot the ball or you can jump with 2 feet at the same time and take the shot. If you lift up your left foot while your right foot is still on the floor after moving the right foot first, it becomes a travel. I hope this explanation has been clear enough, because a lot of people get confused. Why is not a travel? Why is it travel now? This is pretty much the best explanation I can come up and tell you how to use your step through sort of situation. The second question then Hussein asked me was the gathering step. Okay, so with the gathering step, when you are dribbling the ball going for a layup, okay, you catch the ball with your hands. When you catch the ball with your hands, at that moment, if you have 1 foot up, so there's no step, the foot is just up as you gather the ball, and you put that foot down, that's your 0 step, that's your gathering step. After that foot has gone down, you have 2 more steps before you go for the shot and your layup. So nothing really has changed on the rules, but what you have to be aware of is that players nowadays are heaps more skillful, and they time it correctly when they catch the ball, when they don't catch the ball. Back in the days, people used to go for what we call a normal layup, dribble, catch the ball, 1, 2, layup. But in nowadays, we don't longer consider the first step being a step because it's a half step, especially if you gather the ball, and sometimes it happens so fast that the referee is not sure if he gathers the ball with 2 feet down or he gathers the ball with 1 foot up. And on the benefit of the doubt, the referee will let it go and okay, that first step was the gathering step, because as he caught the ball, the foot was up. So when you put that foot down, it's not a step yet, it's a half step, not quite a full step. And then he's got his 2 steps to go for the layup. So I hope this explanation was good too for you too, Usain, and everybody else that is watching this video. So the gathering step is a 0 step, or we call it 0 step as well. It's when the player gathers the ball with 1 foot up and then bring their foot down, and then let's go this 2 steps for the layup. The third but not last question that Usain asked me is pretty much the hoop step or hoop jump. As a matter of fact, with the hoop jump, I'm still, because I played in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, so all these James Harden moves, they get me confused. So to tell you a story, a friend of mine, D, he went to the States, he lives here, he went to the States, came back and called me and said, PK, let's catch up, let's shoot some hoops. I said, great, I haven't shot for a while. So he caught up in Kilo Stadium. There's a stadium here in Melbourne. He was doing some refereeing there early in the morning, so I caught up with him and went for shooting around. And he was doing the hoop step, or the James Harden step. And I said, dude, this is a travel, man. And he's like, no, it's no longer a travel. Or it's not a travel, and the secret, and he was trying to get me to do it, and I just couldn't, because this is just very unnatural to me to have that hoop step and take the shot, so I couldn't do it, and he was explaining to me and doing it in slow motion, and eventually I understood. So the secret of the hoop step is when, similar to the gathering step, is when the player gathers the ball, is when the player catches the ball with 2 hands. So what happened is, the player is dribbling the ball, he sort of pushes the ball to the right, without catching the ball, he hopes, so he pushes from, let's say the left foot pushes, and then he lands as he catches the ball. So he's got another 2 steps to the left or to the right, because they use it to create space between the shooter and the defender. So he's dribbling, he hoops, catches the ball before he lands, he hoops with 1 foot and catches the ball with 2 feet up, and then he lands, and then he's got these 2 extra side steps before he takes the shot. And all he does is he creates a distance between him and the defender in front of him, and then he creates to the side as well. So what the defender has to do in order to challenge that shot, he has to go forward and then to the left, which takes a lot of time, especially if you don't know if he's gonna go hoop to the left or hoop to the right. It takes a lot of time to the defender to get there, and just creates that beautiful distance for him to take the shot. Again, I have said, I'll repeat it, I hope this was clear. When they hoop, they don't yet have the ball in their hands. They hop with 1 foot and catch the ball with 2 feet up. When they land, then they go 1, 2 more to the left or right, and then they take the shot. And that's how they create their space, and that's how James Harden's play is legal. Now, in Europe, the way they call in Europe, or FIBA rules, I'll say all the other countries outside United States, they are sort of starting to understand that now. And unfortunately, they consider when you hoop and catch the ball and land, you only can have 1 step instead of the 2 steps that James Harden does. I think the 2 steps are legal, because as they hop and catch the ball with 2 feet up, legally they can have 2 more steps. The landing, and then 1 more to the right or left, whichever way they are going, and then create their shot. So this is my explanation on the step, James Harden sort of shot. Well, if you haven't done so yet, consider subscribing to my channel, like this video, and also make sure to continue watching my videos because they are very educational. Now, before I go away, as promised, I wanted to talk to you about the different ball sizes. So, in Australia and some other countries, if the player is under 14, so under 12, and plays in a competition, I'm just gonna give you an example, VJBL or VC, they use the ball size 5. So the ball size 5, they are small. I've got one here and I'll be happy to show you. So this is a size 5 ball. So I hope you can see this is, comparison to my head, this is pretty much a size 5 ball, as you can say there, size 5. Okay, this is a size 5 ball. This is what players use in Australia for the under 12s and under. So any player that is under 12 years old uses a size 5, which is a small ball. On VJBL or even on domestic competition or even on school competition. So size 5 for under 12s. Under 14s and over, they use the size 6. So this one here is a size 6. As you can compare it to my face, it's a little bit bigger than the one I showed you before. And you can see down here, it says size 6. So this is the size 6, and this size 6 is used for players. So I'm just gonna put this away. It's used for players, boys or girls, 14 and over. The size 6 is also used for the women's competition. So open age women competition, they use the size 6, which is slightly bigger than the size 5 and also a bit heavier than the size 5. I'm just gonna hold these two balls together beside each other so you can see the size difference. So this is a 5 and this is a 6. As you can see for yourself, they are different sizes. So one is obviously bigger than the other. Okay, now for the men open age, they use a size 7. So this is a size 7 here. As you can compare the size with my head, is a little bit bigger than the ones before. And if you can see up here, it says size 7. So size 7 is used for open age and also used for boys over the age of 16. So under 16 and over, they use size ball 7 for boys only. Girls size 6. Girls, I'll just go back through with you again. Under 12 size 5. Under 14 size 6. Under 16 and over, size 6 for girls. Boys under 12 size 5, under 14 size 6, under 16 and over they use size 7. So I'm just gonna bring these two balls together. This is a 7 and this is a 6, so you can see the difference on sizes of the two balls. Come on. Yeah, so this is, as you can see, this one is a 7, it's a little bit bigger than a 6, and yeah, so, and a little heavier as well. So now, I'll compare the size 7 and the size 5. So this is a size 5 and this is a size 7, and as you can see, they are quite different in size and also in weight. If you ever play 3-on-3, half court 3-on-3, this size of the ball they play for boys and girls, women and men, is size 6, but the weight of the ball is the weight of a size 7, which can be a bit daunting. So therefore, especially in Europe, I grew up in Europe. In Europe, there's players that only play 3-on-3 because they want to get used to the size and the weight of the ball when they take shots. while us here in Australia, we're sort of trying to develop that 3-on-3. And what we have is players that actually play 5-on-5, playing 3-on-3, which they have to make small adjustment when they play 3-on-3, especially with the shooting, because the ball is obviously for size 6 and the weight of a 7, which could be a little bit, you might have to use a bit more strength taking the shot or less, and it's just weird for men to use smaller ball because they're not used to, and then the girls using the ball size they are used to, but with the weight a little bit heavier, and the men with the same weight but a little bit smaller. I hope this explanation was educational, and also you learned something today. If you ever have any questions about what I just spoke about, feel free to comment down below and ask me any questions, any more explanation if you did not understand or there was any doubts on what I just said. Don't feel ashamed, don't feel shy. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. I mean, you're asking questions because you want to learn, and I'm here to answer your question. I'm here to help you. I'm glad if you ever have any question, because I'm here to help, and I would love to help you understand more about the rules and everything else to do with basketball. Well, just a little bit about me, and I've got a few Big V games coming, which I'm excited about. So mostly women, but I'm just excited and happy to be able to still referee at this higher level. Every time I see an email saying you've got an appointment, I get excited, I get goosebumps, and super excited and glad to go out there and referee games for Big V, VJBL, VCUBL, which is University Basketball League, or what else is there? There's so many leagues that are, Hoop Time, obviously I referee Hoop Time as well, and also I coordinate Hoop Time. So if this video has been, educational and, of value to you, consider subscribing to my channel, and also watch this video over here, and this video over here, and in the middle where my face is, the round face, click on it, and also click on subscribe button, click on the notification bell down beside it, and then you'll be able to get all my videos whenever they come out, for you to become more educated on basketball. Until then,